Hi guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the components tool. So the components tool is one of our computational thinking tools. What does it mean? Computational thinking is the method by which engineers solve big problems. When they have a big problem, they break it down to small problems, they solve each separately, and then they add them back together with some logical glue. One of the things that they are using whenever they have a big problem is try to identify what are the main parts that they absolutely have to understand in order to solve the problem in the end. And so components are actually parts. So these components that we create here are the parts of whatever we are dealing here right now. So right now we are trying to create a family tree, and each of these components is one of the components of that family tree. And that starts with you, and then the mother, father, brothers, sisters, so on and so forth. And so in a component, what you have is you usually have characteristics. So when you click on the eye here, you see these branches are, once you actually edit them and start typing the placeholder text that's written here, it's going to be the characteristics. So for example, I'm going to write about myself. So I'm going to write my name, then I'm going to write my hair color, the color of my eyes, height, whatever you want to write about yourself to basically give just a basic idea about who you are. So how do we create a new component? To create a new component, you go to 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th tool from the top. You click on it and you type a name here. And so you're going to type, so here we already have me, which is, whoever you are. And then the mother and father, we can put here sister or brother and so on. So, and we also can add an image of them here by clicking inside. You can either add an image from the computer, or you can add an inserted URL, whichever works better, or wherever you have the media. But in order to really show you how that works, maybe I should just click here on one of the existing ones and click on the 3 dots and go to edit item. Now, again, here's the name. So once you start filling this out, you're going to type in your name, in my case, it's going to be my name. And then I'm going to add my own image here. I can add an image, of course. As I said before, I can go to my computer and to add an image here. I'm going to just skip this right now and not do it. And then just move next. And instead, I'm going to just, where it says replace this text with your name. So I'm going to highlight and, type my name. And here it says image. Again, you can click inside and add an image that describe whatever you are describing in this characteristic. And then maybe, and here replace this with my hair color, red. And maybe put an image of my hair here and my blue eyes and so on and so forth. So basically that's what you do. This is how you fill it out. And to add more, you just click on the add item and you can add more here. And that's how you fill out, a component with all the characteristics or whatever defines you as you. And then once you're finished, you just press save, and whatever we updated will be updated here. So what I would like to show you is that in addition to the fact that we are creating a component for each family member, we also want to lay it out in a way that it will present the family tree. So how do we do that? I actually don't need to really go in here and create new components for each. Or I can just go there and click on the 3 dots here and go to create copy, because anything here in Project Files can be copied. And then just go in there and start editing this. And so editing, instead of saying here mother, I will say here maybe sister. You have a sister, and then put her image and so on, and then go next. And instead of replace this text with your mothers, you can say with your sisters. So you just replace this and make a few changes here. Instead of mother, you put sisters. And that's it. And then just press save. And here is another one. You can add another one to the family tree, which is a sister or a brother. And now take the relationship tool and go to relationships and click on select the line type, the thickness, whether it ends with an arrow, and even the color, which right now we are using blue, and connect it to the family tree. So you're going to connect it to yourself, of course. And if you have a brother and so on. So that's how you actually will start doing. And here to mother, you can add grandmother and grandfather. Here you can add, now the questions tree that we did previously should probably give you the structure of what you need to add and how. Of course, to each of them, you need to fill out the information, the specific information that, that describes them. And that is it. And this is how you create components and work on the components. Thank you, and I'm going to see you in the next video.